Hi everyone, this is John. I'm in Agoura Hills. I'm working on a photo project, a personal photo project to photograph trees around Los Angeles. And it's going on for about 6 months now. I just got this film, the Kodak Gold 200 in medium format, or 120 size. So I thought it'd be fun to give it a try with my project. Recently I was out this way and I noticed these trees. I think I'm just on the edge of LA County going to Ventura, so it still counts as LA. Anyway, I saw these trees. I just thought they looked really cool. It was, when I was here last, it was sunset and it was just getting dark, so it wasn't the best time. So I thought I'd come back for sunrise, and right now it's way past sunrise, but there's clouds coming in and out and creating sort of a spotlight. And so I thought with Kodak Gold 200, it'd be fun to give it a shot because it's sort of a bright film, or I think it likes bright and warm light. So I'm waiting for this tree to be spotlit. For the camera, what am I doing? I'm set up with a 150mm lens on a medium format, which I think in full frame 35mm equivalent is about 85 degrees, somewhere in there, 85mm. So I'm giving that a shot. I metered with the phone that I'm using to record this video. I have a light meter app. I'm set at f/16 at 1/25 of a second. So I'm just waiting for the light to come in and spotlight the tree. If you like this channel, consider going to my website, 𝗠𝘂𝗽𝗏𝑝ℎ𝑜tograPhy.com. There's a store section where you can buy prints, books, t-shirts. There's even a PayPal button in case you want to financially support this channel. Any help is welcome. Back to the video. So what drew me to my first composition originally was the tree looked small with this huge expanse, just sort of with a huge sky, nice hills in the background. But at the same time, it just felt kind of flat. Even with the lighting, it felt really flat. So what I'm trying to do is find a leading line sort of into the tree. And there's these nice clouds with the blue sky, so I think I might put on a polarizer to emphasize the sky a little bit and the clouds. But there's a sort of a leading line right here on this ridge, but the lighting's kind of flat. It's sort of the danger of working, I don't know if danger is the word, but the difficulty in working in the time I am at. It's about 9:30, almost 10 o'clock now in the morning. So the sun's really high, so it creates flat lighting. So I'm hoping the clouds pass and create sort of a spotlight, and that's what I'm hoping for. And let the lighting sort of make the contours of a leading line. So right now there's this huge cloud moving towards the sun, and it's going to create sort of a spotlight. So, but I'm thinking I should still move closer to the tree. I'm feeling a little picky because film's not cheap anymore, so I'm learning to be a little more picky with the photos. It's funny, Kodak, when they announced the Gold 200 and 120 format, it's a lot of numbers. They promised to be cheaper than like portrait film, for example, but it's like $3 or $4 cheaper. It was still 50 bucks almost for a pack of 5 rolls, so it gets a little expensive. But I'm going to shoot this one anyway as the sun gets over there, and then I'll move closer. One thing I'm really enjoying about this camera, or the Hasselblad, is the waist level finder. So I can compose from up. One thing I like about the waist level viewfinder is I can scout around for a composition without carrying the tripod at every moment. Just creates, convenience. And I found a good spot over here actually that I'm liking a lot. So I'm going to get low. So where I was before, it looked like the tree was slightly hidden behind this little slope. So coming up here, it looks like it's actually part of the ground, if that makes sense. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to focus. So if you're not too familiar with these older Hasselblad cameras, the dimension of the picture is a square. So I kind of like that. It doesn't work for everything per se, but it changes how I compose for this shot, because I actually I struggle to photograph trees because it seems so chaotic most of the time. And this project that I'm working on, it's helped me to learn how to photograph trees besides just the actual project of looking for trees. Oh, the sun's coming out. I'm gonna wait for the next one. Let's just do it. Film's cheap. I'm gonna try to get closer yet with the this 60mm lens, so let's do that for the next shot. Waiting for the light. And by the way, the exposures have been all the same for each photo, because when the sun comes in and out, it's at f16 1/25 of a second. I wanted to share a little bit why I'm photographing trees. I don't know if you've heard of the Bible Project. It's this podcast I listen to regularly. A while ago, they did this long study throughout the Bible of trees, and it's often poetic language or metaphors for people. And so in a long roundabout kind of way, it got me thinking about trees in my area, just to pay attention to them more. Often I just see them as scenery and they're pretty. But the more I started paying attention, I noticed that trees sort of have a personality here, at least around LA. There's rich neighborhood trees, and there's poor neighborhood trees, and everything in between. And I just started to notice differences in how they look. Anyway, so that was the idea. I'm not going to get too detailed, but that's the nutshell of it for right now. I'm still working on it. I'd like to make a book and sell prints, but the idea is to make a book. Just something personal. Well, that's it for this video. Sort of a short one. I've been waiting to get Kodak Gold 200 in the medium format for a little while now, ever since they announced it. So I've got 4 rolls left, and I've got some ideas on what to do with it. So if you like this video, please like it, please subscribe. Leave any comments or questions down below. Love to hear from you. I'll see you next time. Bye.